Assalamu alaikum. In this live session, we will discuss about types of intelligence test. In previous classes, we have studied about intelligence theories by various psychologists. So, in your examination, questions are asking about intelligence test. So, first one, based on mode of responses. So, first category. In this one, we are going to again classify. First one is verbal intelligence test. So, this is the first sub type of mode of response. Verbal intelligence test. So, it is use of language, words, numbers, require reading and comprehension, measure verbal reasoning and vocabulary, used for literate children. So it is totally language type test, words, numbers, reading, comprehension, etc. Usually it is used by literate students or children. Example verbal test or analogies, series, arithmetic reasoning, army alpha and Binet Simon. This is very important. The examples of verbal analogies, series, arithmetic reasoning, army alpha and Binet Simon. Second type, non-verbal intelligence test. Non-verbal intelligence test do not require language. So it is also known as a non-verbal. Verbal means a language type. Non-verbal means a do not require language. Use pictures, patterns, symbols, culture fair, suitable for multilingual setting. Good for hearing or speech impaired and illiterate learners. So especially these types of tests are using for hearing or speech impaired and illiterate learners. Example, Raven's progressive matrices picture completion. Raven progressive matrices also known as RPM. Then third type, performance test. Performance test, hands-on task, manipulation of objects, no writing or speaking required. Assess speed, accuracy, coordination. Speed, accuracy and coordination. Example, block design, WISC, cube construction, mirror drawing. So this is the performance test. Then second category, based on administration. So fourth type, individual test. One child at a time, highly accurate, helps in diagnosis, slow, gift and special needs. And time consuming and also costly type of a test. Example, Stanford Binet test, then Binet-Simon, Wechsler scales, WISC, WPPSI, WASI. These are the examples of individual test. Especially for slow, gifted, and special needs. Then group test. Many students tested simultaneously. Paper, pencil type, economical and fast. These are the economical and fast. Less accurate than individual test. Example, Army Alpha verbal test, Army Beta non-verbal test. This is very important. Army Alpha and Army Beta. Then third category, based on culture, sensitivity. So in this one, sixth type, culture phase test. Reduce cultural, language, regional bias. Use universal symbols and patterns. Symbols and patterns. Useful for diverse classroom. Example, RPM, Raven's progressive matrices. Then fourth, based on difficulty level, speed test. Seventh one, large number of easy items, limited time, then test speed and accuracy. So speed test. Example, clerical speed test. Example. Then power test. Few but difficult items, no strict time limit. Measure depth of intelligence. These are the power test. Then based on purpose. Ninth one, general intelligence test. Measure overall intelligence, G factor. Broad abilities like reasoning, memory, problem solving. Example, Stanford Binet and Wechsler skills. These are the general intelligence test. Then 10th one, special aptitude or component test. Measure specific abilities, part of intelligence but not total IQ. Example, numerical ability, mechanical reasoning. Special ability. Examples, these are the examples of special aptitudes test. Some important questions regarding this intelligence test. First question, Raven's progressive matrices is verbal test, non-verbal test, personality test, and aptitude test. Important question. So try to guess the right answer. RPM. Here check the answer. B, non-verbal test. RPM is a non-verbal test. Then next, Stanford Binet test is group test, individual intelligence test, language test, and achievement test. Stanford Binet test. Which is the right answer? Stanford Binet test. C here. B. Individual intelligence test. The next, Army Alpha test is verbal group test, non-verbal group test, individual test, performance test. Army Alpha. Verbal group test. So check here. Yes. Verbal group test, Army Alpha. Then block design is used in Binet Simon, WISC, Army Alpha, aptitude test. Block design. Which is the right answer? Check. B. WISC, block design. Then test suitable for illiterate children is verbal test, non-verbal test, achievement test, and aptitude test for illiterate children. Non-verbal test. Check whether right or wrong. Yes, B, right. Non-verbal illiterate. IQ formula was given by IQ. IQ means intelligent quotient. Binet, Spearman, Terman, Thorndike. Many times this question was asked in various exams. So IQ formula was given by Binet, Spearman, Terman, Thorndike. Check the right answer. C. Terman. Terman IQ. Next, mental age can be measured using personality test, intelligence test, aptitude test, achievement test. So 7th question, which is the right answer? Mental age can be measured using, check the right answer, B. Intelligence test. Intelligence test. Then culture fair test. Culture fair intelligence test is Stanford Binet, Army Alpha, Raven's progressive matrices, WISC. Culture fair intelligence test. Which is the right answer? Guess. Culture fair intelligence test. Check that answer. C. RPM, Raven's progressive matrices. Then 9th one, group tests are time consuming, economical and quick, only for adults, less reliable and costly. Group test. Guess the right answer. Economical and quick, group test. So yes, check that answer. Yes, B. At a time you are conducting group test, it will be economical, then quick test, not costly. The last one, performance tests mainly use language, pictures and symbols, hands-on activities, blocks or puzzles, then easy essay writing. D. Essay writing. Performance tests mainly use for language, pictures and symbols, hands-on activities, essay writing. Performance. Answer is C. Hands-on activities. Check whether right or wrong. Yes. performance. These are the hands-on activities like blocks and puzzles. So these are the few questions regarding entrance test. I think all of you understood clearly. So those are joined is my session. So I would like to say thanks, and those are newly joined this session, please subscribe and also share to your friends this information, and also comment about my this class. Thanks for joining.